Hello everyone, welcome back to Spiritual Lessons, and in today's video I would like to continue talking about the various gods that I have connection with. This time we are talking about the Welsh goddess Rhiannon. Rhiannon is a goddess associated with a few things. Politics. She is a god of rulers and kings, queens. She is a goddess of white magic. She is a white witch. Healing. She supposedly has 3 songbirds that follow her that have the ability to heal the sick. Horses. She is vastly connected to horses. And justice, as in her legend, she was unjustly accused. So, Rhiannon, when I first learned about her, I was like, I feel drawn to her. And there was a spiritual store near my house where a statue of her was, and I was like, ooh, that's cool. And it's funny, so the statues there are quite expensive, and since I already have so many statues, I was like, damn, I don't have enough money. So one night I had a dream where I was in the store, and it was late at night, like no one was there, it was closed, but I was in the store, and I was hovering over her statue, and I was like, I need to buy it. So I'm actually going to show you guys what I mean. So here is the goddess Rhiannon. She is seen on a horse, wearing quite royal looking attire, with long cape, armor almost, and quite a bit of a cool crown there. She's very cool looking. So I have utilized her in a few rituals. She is known as a very generous queen. She's known as the Great Queen. So she is a very generous woman who doesn't mind sharing her wealth. So I will utilize her in prosperity spells, which have worked off and on. She is associated with white magic. So white magic is light magic. It's only light things, only good things, only positive energy, no negative. So if you're looking to do anything negative spiritually, she's not your goddess. I have utilized her once in a justice spell. One time, this little bitch at work, who was like a work snitch, she was willing to tattle on you for anything, and, she was trying to get me fired. And, of course, the supervisor took her side, like the jackass that he was. So I did a triple spell at the time, utilizing Rhiannon, the Morrigan, who is a goddess also, that she's a goddess of torment and punishment, and the Sphinx, who is a god of truth. No one can hide the truth from the Sphinx. And it worked. Things all worked out in the end, and I'll just leave it at that. So, she was very good in that justice spell. Politics, I haven't really utilized, except for in this election. This election, me and my sister did a spell so that everything would work out. And without being controversial, I think everything's going to work out. And I'll just leave it at that. I have talked with her in both the astral and the physical. In the astral, It's so cool. Whenever I contact her, she always comes up like a spirit from out of nowhere, riding on her majestic horse. And I remember asking her, I'm like, what is your horse's name? And she told me the name Estelias. And I told you guys about this in, I think it was the video where I teach you how to summon deities. And I was like, Estelias. So I tried to look up that name. Nothing rang a bell. It doesn't mean anything in any language that I could see. But it's a very majestic name. I like that. Estelias, I think that is a great name. A very powerful name for a majestic steed. She is associated with a few interesting animals other than horses. So songbirds, because she supposedly has 3 that follow her and that can heal the sick. Dogs. Dragons. Yeah, she is associated with dragons. So often on her altar, I'll put these little dragon statues that I have. Dog statues. And of course, she has... In her statue that I have, she's on a horse. So, I don't really have to put a horse statue. She already has one. She has been very kind, very useful. She's very confident. Very strong, independent woman. And I don't really know too much about, her legends. I haven't read all about them. But one of the legends I read, she was, accused of kidnapping a child. And she was exiled by her own husband. And she didn't do it, but she bided her time, waited for the truth to come out. And then justice was served. She is a very powerful deity. Super useful if you have been unjustly accused of anything. Whether it be at work, whether it be in real life. Call upon her if that is the case. And I can assure you that she will help get justice. Let me see. Her symbol is the triquetra. 3 elongated circles in a row. In fact, her statue has a little one on her horse's mount. But we have a good connection. I've called upon her a lot. In fact, probably a little too much in the prosperity department because, for my plans, I need as much money as I can. So oftentimes I'll contact her and I'll be like, please help the stock market grow. Please help me continue getting overtime at my work, which, no worry there. We've been getting tons of that. I did use her injustice spell once and a politics spell once. So, not really too much other than that in that regard. And as for magic, usually when I do a goddess of magic for anything, usually I'll call upon Isis. Because Isis is not afraid to get her hands dirty in the dark realms of magic or light magic. Rhiannon is strictly light magic. She will not do anything dark. Which is fine. I don't judge her for that. She's a very kind woman, and I get it. She has a good heart. No problem. Let's see. So if you guys know Stevie Nicks, love Stevie Nicks. I say Stevie Nicks is a witch. A white witch. Especially like her in the American Horror Story Coven. It's my favorite season. One of her songs called Rhiannon is actually about that goddess. So if you haven't heard it, look it up. It's not a song that I listen to often, but when I do, I just kick back and relax. It's a nice song to relax to. In one of the lyrics, it's like, have you ever seen someone taken by the wind? You know, and because she's often seen riding on a horse, and the horse can go extremely fast. In one of the legends, she I think she outrode her husband on her majestic horse. Very powerful. I would call her a girl boss. I really would. If she... No disrespect. Just... She's a girl boss. Thank you guys so much for watching. Please subscribe. Don't forget to hit the bell button so you don't miss any of my future uploads. And I look forward to telling you about more gods soon.